Hey everybody, Tim here with today's review of Doctor Who story number 178, The Impossible Planet, and the Satan Pit. It's a two-parter. I almost forgot, because it didn't feel like it. It went pretty quick. Parts of it were great, parts of it not so great. The TARDIS arrives on a ship, but it doesn't translate some writing, because it's old. It's impossibly old. Okay. And like stuff like that, it's meant to create big drama. It doesn't really work for me. I don't know why, but it doesn't. Especially like the TARDIS has gone back to like the beginning of time. So it seemed odd to me. Turns out they're right beneath a black hole because this little meteor is just being held in place, which is impossible. We meet the Ood, the slave race. I will admit Rose has the best line where she's like, well, that's Ood. Miranda and I said it probably for the next long time. Like, as the episode continued, like, do you want anything to drink? No, I'm good. Well, that's Ood. So, and we'll probably keep saying it. So, it's going to be a thing for a while. Earthquake? They keep saying earthquake, but they're not on Earth. Meteor quake, I guess. TARDIS falls away. Not the first time that's happened. And then finally the, like, I'm behind you. Don't look at me! Stupid as fuck. Like, that's the moment where I was like, and we're sinking slowly. Going into part two, like, a lot of the Ood had the best part where they would say something, you're like, what'd you say? The creature will rise from the pit. What? Do you want gravy? And I was just waiting for, like, are you my mummy? So, but overall, like, when we finally, we hear about the Torchwood archive, and then when we see the giant devil, it looked like Doom to me. Or Quake. Or any, like, computer game in the 90s. It didn't work for me. I just thought it was more funny than anything. And I couldn't get into it. Like, I really, really tried. I couldn't. And then, like, the Satan whatever being in his body. And again with the film editing, which I talked about this in the first episode, where, like, Mickey does all of these facial twitches, and it only works because the camera moves with him. Like, that's the same thing in this one, where the doctor looks down, and he looks up, and he looks down, and he looks up, and he looks down. And, like, I should have looked it up. I didn't look up to see if it's the same director. I would not be surprised if it is. But, like, it's awkward, and it doesn't work for me. Like, can you imagine being on the sidelines and just being him, like, but it didn't work. But it did. But you're not going to do that. But you are. But you're not smart. You're looking like an idiot. Like, it doesn't work. So, I don't know. I tried really hard to get into this. I know we see the Ood again, but I don't know. I couldn't get into this one. So, curious what you guys think. Go ahead, let me know, and I'll see you guys next time for Love and Monsters.